Hello and welcome to Kitchen Cat, and today we're playing two games. We're doing the Escape Grandma's House obby and the Escape Grandpa's House obby. So yeah, let's get into the video! And now we're into the video! And remember to like and subscribe to Kitchen Cat on YouTube. Gavin will be like in the clip later, but yeah. Alright, so I've actually done this obby before, but the Grandma obby once with Thomas. But we had a lot of waiting trying to get Thomas to catch up. But then we're also doing the Grandpa's House obby, which is connected. So yeah, this obby has been updated so many times, so it'll look completely different. But yeah. So yeah. Also remember to subscribe to YT Redstone Plays and what's his name? And DJ Slides. So yeah. No, I just died. But yeah. That level is kind of annoying unless you do your timing right. And yes, Tom. But I have not been able to watch your videos yet, DJ Slides. I've been taking kind of a break this weekend, just to relax. But yeah. Anyway. This obby is really cool, so now we have to go through a maze, which I know the way of. Every time you play these obbies, there's going to be the one floor that always makes you get, like, really confused and you get really stuck on. It's different every time you play it. You know? This obby was made by another big YouTuber. I think it's part of Dennis's group and stuff. But Dennis is really just tries to milk as much money out of everyone as physically possible. But yeah, but these obbies are really well built compared to most obbies, which are just floating in the sky. These ones actually make sense. And here's a couple other ones. I played most of them. But yeah. And there's like a zombie train one and stuff. Maybe I should do that. But yeah, I know I have not done Flag Escape 2 in like over 2 weeks-ish. You know. Sad, isn't it? Oh, so I'm gonna get this is the one floor I get really stuck on in this playthrough. This one's really easy, but I keep missing. But yeah. Alright, so anyway. Yesterday 3 new free Ampro packages came out. I haven't played Roblox in a little bit. But yeah. A couple days, but yeah. Anyway, there's a couple new Ampro packages that are free that are out and they're really good looking. The one are Arfro, as they're known as. But yeah. Anyway, one of the problems I see with Arfro right now is that all the packages and cooler stuff, but none of them you can use your shorts on. I think this is to stop ODers from using it right away. Because everyone's complaining that ODers are going to use it a lot. And so, to stop, because you can make clothing in Roblox, church pants and t-shirts. And so I think the combat ODers making outfits like that, they just made it so you can't wear outfits on these avatars. Which is a bummer. But yeah, the problem I see with Arfro is that you just, eventually at some point we're going to have to be able to use clothing on it. So, Mr. Gray was a test model for Arfro. And it's been memed about a lot by channels like Kaneko Kitten. But yeah, anyway, Arfro, Mr. Gray is used as what it's used as now is when you're putting on body parts, and clothing stuff. You just see a normal looking like blocky character. Well, when you're putting on Arfro stuff, you see Mr. Gray. But it's only so you should have him as the package is just free, so then you can put clothing on the Arfro, but not right away. I don't know, maybe if around Thanksgiving and stuff, so then, people won't be complaining about ODers and stuff, because we've been out for such a long time. But yeah, the problem is the packages, all of the Arfro ones I have just don't work. Like the Skelly one, the arm is way too small and stuff for my avatar, but yeah. So yeah, anyway. I just wish they'd make something like half Arfro, half normal, and maybe 50% Arfro, what the package is meant for. And what it does is it kind of makes it so you can kind of blend Arfro normal parts, because right now you can't do that. Because when people try to combine normal parts with Arfro parts, you basically get you get Arfro memes basically. But yeah, if I was to what's it called? Oof. But yeah, anyway, Arfro just needs that, and also normal hats don't work on most avatars. Which is interesting, right? So hats usually don't work on Arfro avatars, which is weird. Normal hats don't. And hair doesn't. On normal Arfro faces, head shapes. at least they're bringing back head shapes. I mean, we haven't had any for years at this point. And on top of that, they also deleted most of the old head shapes and so, you know, that's kind of sad. But now they're bringing back head shapes of Arthro. They need to bring back normal head shapes. But the Arthro head shapes, I wish they'll make a larger size one that would work in normal hats. I mean, the Skelly head works really good with my hair. Like, you know, but there's now 2 different head sizes and body sizes. Like, nothing. It's like all the pieces don't work together. It's weird. So, yeah. I just want, you know, they also need to make more hats that work with Arthro and stuff, you know. Now that we're inside of someone and we're moving from their internal gut and there's liquid in there, liquid is related to water. And guess what water is? It's what swims in water. Fish is. Guess what happens if the fish eats too much food? They become fat. This reminds me of a song. Pharaoh the fish, Pharaoh the fish. Pharaoh is a very, very fat fish. Yes, he is fat. Yes, he is fat. Pharaoh the fish is a very fat fish. Because Pharaoh the fish is a very fat fish. Remember to like and subscribe. Vacate your cat on YouTube. But yeah, this area at the end of the obby, both obbies, is kind of dumb. It's a little bit different what's in that one space with the grandma right now. But yeah, so you get 8 by the grandma, then you just appear here. Why can't you have like a scene where like when you get teleported instead of having the normal music, teleporting music, you have like a flushing sound, and then you have to do like 2 levels in the sewer or something. This is the grandpa house obby. The grandma house obby is more known, but yeah. So yeah, this part right here, just don't make the jump and keep falling into the pit. Oh no, that was when I play these obbies a lot to practice before the video, but yeah. Like, this is interesting. There's a giant kitchen in this area of all these little hot grills and stuff. These like I said, these obbies are really well built compared to most obbies, except they're, you know, I mean they were built to advertise a YouTube channel. But yeah, also that reminds me, subscribe to YT Redstone Plays and DJ Slides. I mean, Redstone's the one who owns the server I've been doing my recent Minecraft videos on, and DJ Slides is in my newest. Well, it's just in the server I doing that. I made my newest Minecraft video, which is maybe my last video. But yeah. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe to Cage Cat on YouTube. The thing about the grandma obbies, like in this obby as well, like when you start going for the house, it gets crazier and just weirder. So it could be like it gets like weirder and weirder. Like it just doesn't. It feels like it's in the person's imagination. It's from a normal house to like a really weird house. Like there's a bottomless pit in this house. I mean. Which is interesting. Then you get 18. And then you just appear at the end. They should really have a sewer scene in both these obbies. It's like 2 levels. Yeah. Alright, the maze in this obby is much harder than the grandma's house obby. And why can't they connect the obbies more? Like, the channel uses those models and stuff for the grandma and grandpa for their videos. And like, the grandma and grandpa just murder people. They're grandkids for some reason. Because, you know. But, you know. So, if they live in the same house, and all these obbies take place in the same area, why can't you have references to the other obby? Or even better, like, combine the obbies, you know? But yeah. So this reminds me of a song. Pharaoh the fish, Pharaoh the fish. Pharaoh is a very, very fat fish. Yes, he is fat. Yes, he is fat. Pharaoh the fish is a very fat fish. Because Pharaoh the fish is a very fat fish. Remember to like and subscribe to KJ Cat on YouTube. So yeah. Alright, so now we're in this weird smoking pipe room, which is kind of reminiscent of the cuckoo clock area from the grandma obby, but yeah. But yeah, anyway. You know what would be interesting for Roblox? For an interesting game for the front page, I have an idea for it, so any of you developers could take this idea. What you have is, you can make up to 50 players on a normal game, but if you ask Roblox, you can actually get up to 200. But what you can do for a game is, eventually eventually you get to a different point. You'll have to 4 teams of 25 players on each team, 50 players on each team, and so you have a 200 player server, which is the max. There's the DMV game I think it was Connecticut Kitten also found that can fit 200 people on it. But yeah. That's interesting, right? So, you know what would be... Yeah, this scene is basically on the grandma house obby, but it's earlier. But you know what would be interesting? You know? Oof. But you know what would be interesting? Is if someone made a two-player game that allows every type of gear, but there's also like items that like everyone gets right away. So you know you don't have to deal with not having any gear and stuff if you're a newer player. But there'll be an area where you can sort out your gear and stuff, But then anyway, after you sort out your gear and stuff in this gear-based area. This area where you can't fight at all, but you just sort out your gear before you go in battle. You can choose your team in that area as well. You go into this arena and battle people, and you can earn different weapons and stuff. On top of using your gear weapons, the arena will eventually reset. But it'll be like a little just random PvP game, which would be interesting, I think more games should allow gear. Alright, now I've been 18 again. And this is like, literally every single one of this dude's obbies, you literally get 18 in, which is weird. But yeah, and this obby is just referencing that you literally get 18 in every obby. And like the zombie obby, you get 18 by a giant zombie. Yeah. Oh, anyway, I'm playing this game on Roblox called Tower Battles a lot. And so, most games on Roblox are more casual lately, because they're bringing a lot of the younger audience, and those games earn a lot of money. And well, because the older audience is kind of left out, because the game's different for 8 to 18 year olds. So we're leaving out the higher up age range. Most games because there's the newest Generation Alpha is literally so full. It's so full of people, and they always get scammed and stuff. Just to mention, Generation Alpha is 7 and under, so yeah, they're little kids. So yeah. Which is why those obbies, those games work. Usually, they're obbies, tycoons, roleplays, and simulators. But games meant for, that leaves kind of the older audience out. And when you make a game meant for an older audience, it doesn't have a scummy thing like you have to pay to sprint and stuff. If you make games like that, those games are going to get a lot of money as well. The only reason why is because, you're leaving out a giant age range. Games like Fluxgate 2 capitalize on that because it's not scummy. All you can do is buy VIP, which allows you to basically earn gems. It doesn't affect gameplay at all. It doesn't make you better. And then there's also games, like Tower Battles, which is also another competitive game. It's a competitive tower battle game. There barely is any competitive tower battle games in that genre. So, yeah, guys. So, yeah. Anyway, they really need to make more, games like Plants vs. Zombies, the Tower Battle games. The original PvZ is kind of competitive, but the other ones aren't. But yeah, Tower Battles is really interesting, and so is Fluxgate 2. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to Cage It Cat on YouTube. And peace. Guys, I'm running low on space on my phone, so I may have a problem posting videos. So yeah.